Jolan, true Centurions, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command. Orion Pirates plus Mod. I'm Fleet Admiral Tyrek of the Dreadnought RIS Morte. As we continue our campaign against the United Federation of Planets, and last time the game decided to say, screw you! You see, recently, we had flown our large, powerful King Condor Dreadnought into a battle against two Federation battleships, and we lost because we made a few mistakes, didn't quite come into the tactical situation with all our faculties intact, and did not follow the instructions on the head of the Starfleet tactical battle simulator of use your damn tractors. Obviously not literally, but we could have taken over some of the ships. So, but at the time, we had a ton of cash, and we instantly turned around and rebought our ship, pretty much. Well, last mission, we were on a convoy raid. We finished annihilating the convoy, and then suddenly, our brand new King Condor Dreadnought exploded. Yeah. Kind of not cool, a little bit annoying. This is the second time this has happened to us, particularly. The last time was in the Marak campaign, where suddenly our dreadnought exploded. But I suppose we will fight on and continue on. And so the story we're going to go with is the fact that firing enveloping plasma torpedoes so very often from that ship stressed the power systems to the point where just quickly go on a suppress reverse here, where the power conduits were stressed to such a degree that when we tried to finish the mission, the backlash from the ship exploding and us firing our enveloping plasma torpedoes caused destabilization in the singularity drive, which is kind of what actually drives our ships. We have black holes inside, at least according to TNG, and caused the whole ship to explode in one titanic explosion as the singularity inverted, something like that. That sounds very Star Trek and somewhat crazy. So we are down back into a Romulan optimized cruiser, also known as a rock. A rock, of course, being a very large and powerful, dangerous bird. Well, not bird, but mythical bird creature. If you play in D&D, you've probably run into them. They're fun. Not so much. So we hastily need to come back here and make sure that we set up all our systems. Set our plasma torpedoes to enveloping mode, because it is too useful a mode not to take, especially on a mission where they don't have shields. We can just absolutely annihilate them in relatively short order. And let's also kick up the speed. We do need to get up there. One of the advantages of being a Romulan optimized cruiser is the fact that we are now working off a movement generation speed penalty of 1.5 points per increase in speed, which means we're pretty decently fast. And two, we are back on the light dreadnought hull, which has a chance for high energy turn of 100%. So we can be a little bit more gutsy with how close we get to our opponents when we do suddenly kick on the high energy turns and twisting into them. The King Condor had a 66% chance of a high energy turn, so it wasn't really odds we wanted to take. So here we go, a soaring in. Oh, we still need to set up our last two weapon groups. So, of course, the light plasma torpedoes go on 3, and the heavy plasma torpedoes will, of course, go on 4. So, 1 is phasers, 2 is all the plasma, 3 is some of the plasma, and 4 is the bigger plasma. And that ought to last us quite decently well. We're currently squaring off against an XLR +2, +2, X3, 0, and the Death OK. Interesting name for your ship, but I think you're about to die. I was going to try and come up with some interesting pun, but I'm just not that punny. Never had the gift for it. Although I'm also not one of those people who finds puns to be absolutely infuriating. Never quite understood that position either. So we are going to soar on in here and absolutely annihilate him. I think we can make use of just the light plasmas here. I really kind of want to try it, because he's got incoming missile fire. He's already been shot up by phasers. Let's go for it. F-type plasma torpedoes firing from medium-ish range, but they should hit with full power. And we'll follow up with phasers if he doesn't die here. He did not. And I forgot our phaser firepower sucks. Hi. Heavy plasma torpedoes in that direction. And more plasma torpedoes in this direction. And slow way down. Did we kill him? We did. We're not going to be able to go for a triple kill, unfortunately. We're not quite that good. But what kind of energy can we get? I think it was somewhere around 14 with all weapons charging. So we will slowly spin on and around. We can get our combat speed of around... Oh no, this is wrong. We need to be around 19, because that's ish where we're supposed to be. And phasers may get back involved. Phasers to overload, if you don't mind. There we go. That's exactly what we wanted. And more phasers into you. Just lashing out in all directions. Oh, we probably should deploy our pseudo-frigates. Go, little monstrous beasties. These are, of course, the enhanced ones, the ones with 4 plasma torpedoes and decent shields, and enough weapon systems to fry just about anything you care to name. Well, according to this, it says that the transporter is broken, and we know for a fact it is not. When they use their transporters, it is hilarious and powerful. Just look at the waves of plasma that keep going and going and going. Last target, the Ruffler. Interesting name. I'm sorry, the only thing I can think of is 1, ruffles on a skirt, and 2, ruffles the potato chip. But it is Ruffler with an R. Also reminds me of muffler, which is sort of like a thing you wear in cold weather. So all targets destroyed, pirates successfully dealt with, and we can continue on our journey towards enemy space, the Federation planet, which we successfully neutralized in the last battle, despite the fact that the game decided to blow up our ship for the complicated reason we already set forth. Territory taken, excellent, and now we can push in here. Hopefully they won't grab it back before we go on in. I wanted to take the surprise traverse. I really, really did. But 1, we just went on the surprise traverse. 2, it's too easy. And 3, technically this is our job. Currently squaring off against a dreadnought and a battleship. Are you a battleship carrier? Also, enveloping plasma torpedoes, we need to quickly determine what our maximum speed is while supercharging everything. And it is 14. And that is with enveloping plasma torpedoes, which, if we turn them off, we get quite a bit of power back. Okay, we're currently squaring off against a battleship carrier, ouch, and a heavy dreadnought, also ouch. We're only escorted by a C-8V. Oh boy. So this is a light dreadnought, kind of a space control ship-ish, versus a heavy dreadnought and the biggest, nastiest battleship you done see this side of Antares. So yeah, things are about to get interesting. Let's make sure that we're going with enough energy in all of our auxiliary systems to deal with what's about to happen. Forward shields to reinforce, if you do not mind, please. Ugh, who do we focus on? How many transporters we got on this boat? 6-ish, maybe? We're gonna go for it. It's probably our best chance. Also, we cannot afford to forget the pseudo-frigates on this mission. If we do, we die. So let's keep that very much in mind. An incoming photon torpedo strike. Really decent accuracy, but I don't think he actually got past our defenses, which is excellent. That puts us in a good position. Alright, all plasma torpedoes selected. Actually, no, you, and fire the pseudos. And push out in this direction. I want to build a little bit of distance between us and the BBV, because when the BBV gets into combat, things are going to get painful fast. He does have a whole bunch of missiles, which we do have to be very, very careful with. Those missile launchers, he's going to fire them the moment we cloak. So that's sort of our incentive not to. Also make sure you deploy the pseudo-frigates. Harassment mode, keep your distance. And last one is you. Thank you. Plasma torpedoes, get ready to fire. We're going to have to get closer than I want to be. Fire all plasma torpedoes. And all phasers to follow up. Immediately, we've managed to wipe out most of his defenses. We're holding a whole bunch of things, and we've just lost probably half our... Only one shield. Okay, I thought we lost more than that. So we are a little bit dented. So let's get on that. Patch U, fix the phaser X, and we are now trailing a whole bunch of missiles we don't want to be holding. Whoever holds these missiles is holding the Tiger. Why are you going for me? Here's another ship right over there. You can go for him. Stay away, please. We need a cloak. We really, really need a cloak. Phasers, can you please cycle? Like now? Oh, that was gorgeous. Actually, phasers, really, please cycle. Thank you. Okay, we've lost a shield, which is not good. I need the phasers on point defense. Please. One more. Just go for it so I can get under cover. We do need to get under cover. That's why we needed to get under cover. Ow. Double ow. Let's patch things. Dump a mine. We need to focus on things. So we've basically mauled the Yamamoto. The Yamamoto is mostly screwed. Unfortunately, we are currently in a very, very bad position. This is a very powerful ship, and it is very dangerous to us. And it's currently trailing a whole bunch of fighters. And we're in trouble. Another mine. Get all the mines out. Get them out, deployed, going. Fix phaser X's because they're important. Ooh, that mount's actually the most important. You please. This, and then this. The USS Tokyo is currently really ruining our day. Because I cannot afford to decloak if this is where I am. Slow down. Ow. Ow! Stop shooting me! All stop. Just let him pass over. So, there goes the Yamamoto. And now, the CB-8V can now handle, hopefully, the Tokyo. Our pseudo frigates are currently dashing around under cloak. They're still all, or not under cloak, they're very much active. They're still alive, which is important. And they are currently working on Defend Me, which is also very good. Although I don't want to lose any because they're expensive to replace. In fact, I'm really tempted to bring them home. I don't know what to do. Honestly, I'm a little bit confused on what to do because this is gonna be an expensive one. Kick up the speed. Let's get some distance going on here. Decloak. It's a very brief decloak to take advantage of a small opening. We have a single plasma torpedo ready to go. So, unfortunately, that opening is no longer there. So, yeah, things not grand. Things very much not grand. When he comes around enough, he will recloak. What was that? Okay, defenses. Yeah, defenses are on. So we're not actually expending a whole bunch of firepower. Plasma torpedoes continue long-range bombardment. He is actually coming around back towards us. So our port defenses should be good. Hey, I'm calling you guys back. Get back on board. Turn that off. Actually, no, turn it back on. I need you to keep shooting down missiles. This is important. And come home, guys. Please, both of you, right now. Can't afford to have you out here any longer. Another S-type plasma torpedo. If I launch it now, it's going to run right into a wild weasel. S-type plasma torpedo. Fire the fighters, it's important. Get the fighters knocked down. R-type plasma torpedo, if we shoot it, he'll wild weasel it. It's tempting to launch another one. Really could. Phasers coming back online, slowly but surely. We're working them on. Another plasma torpedo. All phasers set to overload. Hit them hard. There we go. Took out the fighter group in its entirety. Our R-type plasma torpedo is ready to go. Again, can't shoot it yet. As long as it's trailing these missiles, the moment we fire that arc, he's going to wild weasel. Unfortunately, at this rate, we're going to be facing him, and that's going to suck because he has a lot of... That's why it sucks. Luckily, we're in relatively decent shape. Despite the start of this fight, things have improved greatly. We've got most of our phasers back online. And now. Fade. Get down under cloak. Make it so he can't get... Yep, there's the wild weasel shot we were expecting. Which apparently... Did he shoot and thus negate his own wild weasel? Oh, you fool. You severe fool. Okay, we're going to take advantage of that. Tokyo just took a big hit. It did not have to. It's just lights out with its phaser 3s, which is exactly what we were waiting for. Engage with all phasers as soon as you come out of cloak. Come on, there we go. And a plasma torpedo. Got that out there. That's very good. And good hits on there. Repair work still going strong. We're actually back to full, aside from the shields, of course. And when this plasma S torpedo comes back online, I am going to hit him with a brick. This is not going to be in time. He missed. Oh, he missed because... No, he just missed. Flat out. Bad luck. Plasma torpedoes, twins sent out. Cloak. Get under cover before bad stuff happens. Okay, he's taking 45 points of damage there. We're going to pass on through nice and safely. Safely sneak under him while he worries. Uh-oh. Back. Thank you. Nice and safe. We're close to him, but we're stealth. Being under cloak, very important. Hey, how much energy am I currently sitting on? Apparently not enough to do anything with. So we'll go to 0 so I get enough power to add to the ECM. I didn't realize what our cloaking cost was going to be quite so high. We do have a single plasma torpedo ready to go, although we are a little bit too close to use it. But he's really low on weapons, although I'm really content to let the C8 steadily pick him apart. Decloak. Get ready to hit him with everything. There we go, and that plasma torpedo ought to do it, I think, I hope. Not quite, although he did have a lot of phaser Gatling fire to knock it down. Keep going, keep bringing him around. I don't want to be this close to anybody who has Gatling phasers. Although, according to this, you don't. Ow, that hurt. That was a really good shot from you, and you knocked down my shields. Stern firing phasers? No, not existent. Let's hope we get our cover before the photon torpedoes get on target. We do have a defense shift of 1. We are under cloak. Okay, good. We are perfectly safe again. Make sure nothing actually got dented in that. It was just light skirmishing fire. Well, light. He fired photon torpedoes into us. But the shield took care of pretty much all of it. So we're going to keep slipping under him, where it's nice and safe, and we should be able to decloak without any concerns here. Phasers only. I don't want to hurt myself. If this close, it would be bad. There's a good hit. Pretty much all systems offline, and there's he's down. Whew. Now that was a fight. We were outmassed quite considerably. Unfortunately, we are not going to make money on this mission. It's not going to happen. Mainly because the amount of money that it's going to cost us to replace those fighters. We may make 20 or 30. The real prize, quite frankly, is going to be the fact that we managed to, capture or destroy the Stardock and take the tile. Increase the speed of time. Oh, all plasma torpedoes to... no, not defensive. Enveloping, please. It counts enveloping and defensive as basically the same thing for power purposes, so it doesn't cost us anything to accidentally click on one and not the other. So all our tractors are on defensive because, as you can see, we've got a lot of missiles heading our way. Although I think the Stardock we're currently locked onto doesn't have any left. So we should be relatively safe there, I think, kind of, hopefully. Come on, keep blinking away. Don't let him hit us. We are actually charging. Yeah, we have 6 tractor beams ready. Why are they getting so close? I know why, because the speed of time is so high. So enveloping plasma torpedoes ought to break down all of his defenses. Should be okay. Hopefully, cross your fingers. It is a little bit sad that we have such a tragically poor phaser armament. I say tragically poor. We do technically have 9 phasers, but we're supposed to be a battleship. Not quite. We're a heavy medium-ish dreadnought. We're a Romulan optimized cruiser. Alrighty, slowing down to proper time. Select the plasma R, fire the pseudo torpedo, and heck, just to make sure that he gets the message, fire another pseudo torpedo. There it is. That's exactly what we were waiting for. Engines all stop, and select all the plasma. Actually, it's kind of tempting to try and pick it off with phasers, if we had extra phasers, which we don't. Okay, get a little bit closer. Nope, wrong button. We don't want to cloak. Cloaking bad, dangerous, not safe. And watch, and DCM-24. Plasma torpedoes are selected. Wait for that to drift away. 3, 2, 1. Sometime this century, if you don't mind. Really should probably shoot it down. In fact, I'm so worried about it, I'm going to fire another pseudo torpedo barrage. All pseudos selected. Yeah, by the time this shuts down, he's going to have his shuttle bay ready for another time. So increase the speed. Let's get a little closer. We're being a little bit stupid about this, I realize. These are not Gorn or Romulan or any plasma-armed races stations. These are Federation. So they have phasers. Who cares? We're going to get on top of them. And fire signals. Hopefully that'll get us the response we want. Marak. Oh, and it's a Marak fleet repair dock. I stand corrected. Fortunately, we're not doing a whole lot about that shuttle. How long do you last? Apparently all week. It's a range of 20 at this point. Just watch it, because I guess that's what we're dealing with now. I'll stop. We don't want to get too close. Okay, so he shot, so he's no longer under the protections. Any pseudos? No. Wow, that did it. That legitimately did it. I'm pretty surprised. Increase the speed of time. We've already wasted enough time here. If you would kindly get into the fray. Both of our fighter complements got pretty savagely mauled by that. I mean, just the amount of AMD fire going out really hurt his stuff, and, well, you saw what happened to our 2 pseudo frigates. Poor little guys. They didn't deserve to die that way. And we're going to come in for another round of wonderful shooting. How's the pseudo torpedo? Gonna be a while. Gonna be a long while that we can't really afford to wait. So, all plasma torpedo, not all plasma torpedoes. Slow down, slow down. Aha, we have a perfect solution for this situation. Yes! All up and select. Good hits. Not dead, but we're working on that. Oh, shut off that. That's why. We weren't using our full firepower. Foolishly. There we go. That did the job, and on to the last one. This is why this mission takes forever and is boring. But it will be for a good cause. Taking this planet will be essential to the furthering of our goals. Mainly the destruction of the United Federation of Planets and everything and everyone that resides within her. We're not evil. We're just Romans in space. Mostly. Yeah, that's what we're going with. Romans in space. Which we are, to be fair. And now, just wasting time, going as fast as we can, which is frankly not all that fast. We're going to get close, make sure we get accurate phaser fire on his little shuttle that he's going to dump out on us. Okay, slow down the speed of time. All the pseudo torpedoes. Select all phasers. There we go. That got him. Slow down the ship. All stop. In fact, emergency stop. And that way we don't die. Didn't kill him. We didn't have any phasers available for that, unfortunately. Got close though. 162 damage. Now he shows up. He wants the glory. Make sure we killed. There we go. We were the ones who took out the station. Not him. He wasted time with a dreadnought that we had already mostly destroyed. And then we took care of the battleship. That's my logic. I'm sticking through it. 450 prestige and the tile taken. We will have to judge this based on the tile taken. Because yeah, 141 damage. And then the two. Oh, the 474 out of the pseudo frigates alone. We lost money on that mission badly. But it was worthwhile because now we threaten. Show it to me. This planet here, which I do believe is Earth, the home of the United Federation of Planets. However, that is going to end that episode for today. I know, only 2 missions. Romulans take a while to do things, which is half the reason I'm convinced that our Romulan series is going to be very long. Simply because it takes us a really long time to do anything. Yeah, we've managed to secure the planet. We are getting used to the Morte, which is a very nice ship. Yes, super low on plasma torpedo, or not plasma on phasers, but having 4 pseudo frigates is really nice again, and the maneuverability and the movement. Anyway, I've been Derek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I post one of these videos, press that little bell icon and leave a comment. What do you think about the Morte? Think she's going to do us well? Think she'll live up to the mantle of a King Condor? It's just not the same. And I will see you all in the next episode.